Okay, I'm going to do a short clip of how I have my Icom 7300 connected to my computer. I started out with just a USB cable, and later I added a CIV cable. So I use the CIV for RID control, and I use the USB cable for my data modes, and of course CW. So let's do the setup in the 7300 menu first. Hit menu and go to set, and we want to take a look at our connectors. I'm going to start at the very top. You'll see I've adjusted the USB AF output level. That's something you can adjust after you make these connections. These are the default. On the next page, I've adjusted the USB modulation level. I've lowered that some. That's something you can adjust after you get these connections made. Everything else is the default. The data modulation, I set it to USB, so that's different. USB serial function CIV, it's everything's default. And then on the last page, USB keying CW, and I have that set to DTR. So that's the way you need to set it up on the radio. Hit the menu button and go back to the screen. Now we'll go over to the PC, or in my case my laptop, and I'm using Ham Radio Deluxe and DM780. I'm using the free version of Ham Radio Deluxe. I'll show you how I have this connected. Okay, here we are over at the laptop, and you want to make sure you download the USB driver from Icom before you connect the cable. Install that driver and then connect your cables. And again, I have a USB cable for digital modes and a CIV cable for RID control. So open up Ham Radio Deluxe, and my preset is Icom, the Icom 7700. COM6 is my CIV, and my baud rate is 9600, and the address is 94. You'll have to go over to New and set those up. I've noticed that if I'm in memory mode or using the M-Pad, if I try to connect using Ham Radio Deluxe, it will not connect. The radio cannot be in memory mode. So I'm going to go ahead and select my logbook and Digital Master 780. Click Connect. Pops up. Logbook, I always get that error. And then DM780. So we're going to set this up for digital modes, and again I'm using my USB. So let me increase the screen there, and that's my log, and DM780. First place you want to go are the program options, and let's go to the sound card first. This is the driver that I installed from Icom. Let's see that I have a few in there, and this is it, the USB audio codec, and then the input USB audio codec, and this is on COM4. My push to talk, show you what I have set here. I am using Ham Radio Deluxe for my push to talk because I am connected. My DM780 is connected to Ham Radio Deluxe. I can show you the connection there. Set up as localhost and port 7809. So that's it for that screen, and the next one is the modes and the ID. And I'll show you how I have it set up for push to talk. We're using the push to talk is again Ham Radio Deluxe, but for COM port keying, and that's my CW or COM port keying, it's COM4, and that's my USB cable, and I have DTR checked. So I'll go ahead and close those out, and right now I was playing around with the RTTY. I'm going to go to CW. Just choose it, And I'm going to put on my change the radio over to CW, change to my dummy load, make sure my shouldn't need a tuner, but go ahead and put it on there, adjust my power output, and then we'll just send a test. The first time it may not work there. Alright, there you go, and you can hear it. So if I'm in a contest, I can set up my macros and use them in the contest. So it works pretty good, works really good on PSK31. I haven't tried RTTY yet, but I'm going to set that up later today. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. 73 and good DS.